This is Trivia for Kids, where it's not just for adults anymore.
Hello again, everybody, and thank you for being here with us for a new episode of Trivia for Kids, the podcast. My name's Casey.
My name is Quinn.
Quinn, we haven't played the favorites game in a while. Do you want to play that?
Let's do it.
What is your favorite color right now?
Orange.
Still
light
orange.
Yep, light orange.
Been orange for a while for you. You used to go in phases where you would have a favorite color for like a month and then you'd switch it. Mine has been green since high school, I think.
Since 1827.
1827. Wow, you must think I'm really, really old.
Only a few hundred.
Well, thank you very much.
No, it was a joke.
I know. Hey, speaking of jokes, you want to hear some?
I would love to.
Our first joke comes from Matilda.
Thank you, Matilda.
What is an old person's favorite fruit?
Prunes.
Prunes.
What?
Elderberries.
No, that's actually really funny.
I like your prunes. It seems like old people eat prunes because it helps them go to the bathroom. All right, our next joke comes from Connor.
Thank you, Connor.
So I have to start out this joke by explaining a little something. A trophic level is the position of an organism in a food chain. Okay? What trophic level is Mozart?
I'm going to have to stick with 7.
The answer is a decomposer. Because he's a composer. That's funny.
That is funny.
That's a smart joke, Connor. We learned something new from your joke. And our last joke comes from Logan.
Thank you, Logan.
What does a duck eat for lunch? Soup and quackers. I love soup with quackers. So delicious. All right. Thank you for the jokes, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Also, this week, we are adding a new fun element to the rounds. So after we do the 7 kid questions, we are going to have a bonus parent challenge question to see how much you parents know about that round. So that will be so fun. Something totally new we're going to add. So I'm excited about that one. Time
for
trivia
with
Casey and Quinn.
And
that's it. And Brooks, he'll be coming up next.
oh yeah.
Here's how the show works. Trivia for Kids consists of 5 rounds with 7 questions each. We will announce the answers at the end of each round. Each new round will have a different category. After the 5th round, we will have the final exam, which will test you on the toughest questions we have covered in the previous rounds. Everyone ready? Let's get started.
Round number 1. The category is the Minecraft movie. Question 1. What is the name of Steve's pet wolf? Question 2. What creature is actually the chicken jockey? Question 3. What is Garrett's nickname? Question 4. When Steve gets to the Minecraft overworld, he makes a house out of sheep's wool. What color is it? Question 5. Which viral song from the movie became the shortest song to reach the UK Top 40? Question 6. Besides being a real estate agent, what is Dawn's other job? Question 7. What is Henry's invention that he finally gets to work at the end of the movie? And the parent challenge. In 2001, Jack Black acted in his first blockbuster movie. What was it? Answers to round number 1. Brooks, thanks for coming today. We just watched Minecraft movie for the first time. What did you think of it?
I loved it.
I loved it too, actually. I had very low hopes of Minecraft movie, and I actually really liked it. So I'm excited about this round. Question 1. What is the name of Steve's pet wolf?
Dennis.
His name is Dennis. And he can't find him for the longest time in the movie, right? But then they're reunited at the end. And he had a little collar with a nameplate that said Dennis. Question 2. What creature is actually the chicken jockey?
A baby zombie and a chicken.
Yes, it is a baby zombie. You guys used to say chicken jockey all the time.
Yes.
Chicken jockey. And then all of a sudden it's this adorable little baby zombie that rides a chicken.
And then he's crying when he hurts him and he's like, You're not a demon, you're a little cute booger face.
Yes, he does say that. But he's really not. He is a really not very nice guy. But he's cute. Question 3. What is Garrett's nickname?
Garrett the garbage man.
The garbage man. That is true. What does Steve call Garrett?
Gar gar.
Gar gar. So it could have been garbage man, the garbage man, or gar gar.
I like gar gar better.
Yeah, that's what Steve calls him. Question 4. When Steve gets to the Minecraft overworld, he makes a house out of sheep's wool. What color is it?
P-I-N-K, pink.
It is. He makes a pink house out of pink's sheep's wool. You are correct. And then that's the house that he's in for the first night that he's in there.
Yeah, the zombies come and he's like, which happens like every 40 minutes.
Yeah, so every night when it gets dark, the zombies and the creepers come out and you have to protect yourself and not let them get you.
And the skeletons, and they also have bow and arrow.
Yeah, it's a bad time. But then when the sun comes up, all those things go away and you're safe again, right?
All of them, just the no, not just the creepers.
Just the zombies?
The zombies. They turn on fire and then they die.
Oh, man. Okay, well, I like the daytime better then. Question 5. Which viral song from the movie became the shortest song to reach the UK top 40?
The lava chicken song.
The answer is Steve's Lava Chicken. The viral song Steve's Lava Chicken from the Minecraft movie is performed by Jack Black, and it became the shortest song to reach the UK top 40. It is clocked in at just 34 seconds long and reached number 21 on the chart.
That was 34 seconds?
That's all the longer the song is. I wish it was longer. La 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 lava, chicken, Steve's Lava Chicken. Yeah, it's tasty. I won't say that word. Ooh, mamacita, yeah, you're ringing the bell. Crispy and juicy.
Just not having a snack. Ooh, super spicy.
It's a lava time. I wish they would make it into like a full-length song because I could dance to that. La 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 lava, chicken, Steve's Lava Chicken. Such a good song. Question 6. Besides being a real estate agent, what is Dawn's other job?
Zookeeper.
She has a mobile zoo. That is correct.
In her car.
In her car. So yeah, in her car, she's got a big cage on the top, and she's got like a llama inside of her car, and something on top of in the cage on the car. And Dawn, she's got a lot of jobs. Question 7. What is Henry's invention that he finally gets to work at the end of the movie?
A rocket scientist.
Close. The answer is a jetpack.
Oh, wait, they're the same thing.
Well, a rocket scientist is a person, but it's sort of like a rocket pack. But yeah, a jetpack is basically like a backpack that he built with rocket boosters on it, and he flies around in the air on his jetpack. All right, here's the parent challenge. In 2001, Jack Black acted in his first blockbuster movie. What was it?
Minecraft movie.
Great guess. The answer is in 2001, he played in the movie Shallow Hal.
I was gonna say the Mario movie because he also played in the Mario.
You're right. He's been in a lot of stuff. He was in both newer Jumanji movies.
Wait, he was in Jumanji?
Yeah, he was Bethany. He was Dr. Shelley whatever.
He was the guy with the glasses?
Yes, that's Jack Black. And he was also in School of Rock, one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, we love that movie. Jack Black, I love him. He's so funny.
He's my favorite actor.
Yeah, I would put him up there with my top as well. Round 2, the category is baking. Question 1, what soft bread roll is often eaten with hamburgers? Question 2, what do you wear to keep your clothes clean while baking? Question 3, which country is famous for inventing croissants? Question 4, what kitchen tool is used to help flatten dough? Question 5, true or false? Butter and margarine are the same thing. Question 6. What is the name of the Netflix baking show that challenges terrible bakers to make extraordinary desserts? Question 7. What fruit is traditionally used in an upside-down cake? Parent challenge. Meringue is popular as a baked topping for baked goods and as a cookie in its own right. Of what primarily is meringue made of? And now the answers to round 2. Question 1. What soft bread roll is often eaten with hamburgers?
Buns?
Yeah, buns. For hamburgers and
Hamburger
pants. Or you can have a hot dog bun. You can have a hot cross bun. You could have what other buns are there? Dinner rolls. We call those buns.
Bunny rabbit.
Bunny rabbits. Question 2. What do you wear to keep your clothes clean while baking?
An apron.
Yes. An apron is an important thing because if you're like me, you tend to make a mess when you cook or bake or splash things or get things on yourself. And that apron protects your clothes so that your moms don't say, oh, now it's going to leave a stain and all the things, right? Question 3. Which country is famous for inventing croissants?
France. Oh.
France, croissants. Oh. We just talked about croissants in our episode about France a couple weeks ago. So
Wasn't I in that one? I feel like I remember talking about that.
we totally talked about that one because croissants are part of a French breakfast, traditionally. Question 4. What kitchen tool is used to help flatten dough?
A rolling pin.
Rolling pin is the answer. So I think a rolling pin can either have handles, like the one that I have has handles that hook into the pin, and then you roll it out, or you can just have it's just a big long cylinder that you just roll with your hands. You have to make sure you use a lot of flour though, or else what happens?
Sticks to the rolling
Sticks to the rolling pin. You don't want that. So put the flour on, then the rolling pin doesn't stick to what you're rolling out. Question 5, true or false? Butter and margarine are the same thing.
False.
What's the difference?
One is tastier.
One is
Saltier.
tastier. Which one is tastier in your opinion?
Butter.
Butter, yes, I agree. Here's the difference. It is false. Butter is a dairy product made from churning cream or milk, while margarine is a processed food made primarily from vegetable oils and animal fats. Margarine is designed to mimic the taste and texture of butter.
Interesting. I didn't know it was made out of animal fat.
Yep, and vegetable oil. So butter is a more natural ingredient, whereas margarine is made by people. Question 6. What is the name of the Netflix baking show that challenges terrible bakers to make extraordinary desserts?
Nailed it.
Nailed it!
I could be on nailed it.
I could be on nailed it too. But what they do is they bring these people in who are not good at baking.
Or cooking.
Like predominantly poor at baking. And they're like, here, make this 4-tiered shark swimming in the ocean with a rainbow and a unicorn and put it on top of a strong man holding it all up on its arms. And then they're like, and go. And the people...
They have the recipe, which is...
They do have the recipe, and the people usually are just like, it says 4 cups. Nah, I'm going to use 11. Like, they just do what they think, and then does it usually come out great? Or
Nailed it!
Nailed! And then at the end, they present their whatever they made, and they lift up the thing off of it, or they drop this window, and they say...
Nailed it!
Nailed it! And do they nail it? No, that's what's funny. And then the judges have to eat it. And most of the time, Nicole, the judge, makes a really weird face and is like, this is terrible. Question 7. What fruit is traditionally used in an upside down cake?
Pineapple.
You are right. The most classic fruit used in an upside down cake is pineapple. However, many other fruits can be used. Other popular options include peaches, apples, plums, and berries. Do you know why it is called an upside down cake?
You have your pan, and then you put your stuff in it, and then you flip it upside down, and you have your cake.
That's exactly right. You put the fruit and some sugar and whatever stuff that you want to be on the top of the cake at the end on the bottom of the pan. Then you put in your cake batter. Then you bake it. Then you flip it upside down, and all of that good stuff that was on the bottom is now on the top.
On the top.
Upside down cake. Very good. Okay, here's the parent challenge. Meringue is popular as a baked topping for baked goods and as a cookie in its own right. Of what primarily is meringue made of?
Marshmallow.
It is made from egg whites.
Oh, yeah.
Meringue is like a super whipped egg white, and you whip it so much that it kind of fluffs up and turns into this thing that you can add sugar to and eat on its own. Egg whites. Round number 3, the category is birthstones. Question 1. Aquamarine is the birthstone of the month of March. What color is aquamarine? Question 2. Some months have more than one birthstone, but which month has the most birthstones? February, June, or December? Question 3. Which birthstone is the most common? Garnet, amethyst, or peridot? Question 4. True or false? Ruby is the birthstone of February. Question 5. Which month has a pink birthstone? Question 6. How many total birthstones are there? 12, 15, or 21? Question 7. Which month has the most expensive birthstone? March, April, or May? Parent challenge. What is the birthstone of June? And now the round number 3 answers. Question 1. Aquamarine is the birthstone of the month of March. What color is aquamarine?
Isn't it like a light teal, light bluish thing?
Yes, that is correct. It's like a light bluish green. Yeah. So when you think of aqua as a color, that's sort of a light blue. So aquamarine is a light blue gemstone. Question 2. Some months have more than one birthstone, but which month has the most birthstones? February, June, or December?
February.
The answer is December. It has 5. They are blue zircon, blue topaz, tanzanite, turquoise, and lapis lazuli. And I think all of them are sort of a pretty bluish, light bluish, turquoisey kind of color. So December has a lot of them. Question 3, which birthstone is the most common? Garnet, amethyst, or peridot?
Garnet.
The answer is peridot, and I will tell you why. According to shaneco.com, this August birthstone is the most common based on the number of reported births each month. So, since more babies are born in August than any other month, therefore, peridot, the August birthstone, is the most common.
Oh, okay. I see the logic.
Do you know what color peridot is?
Isn't it like yellow?
It is like a light greenish yellow. So,
Yes.
Quinn, you were due in August, and I remember going, I don't want you to have that light green peridot birthstone. And God said, let her be born on July 31st. So you got a different color than peridot, so I got my wish.
Woo.
Question 4, true or false? Ruby is the birthstone of February.
No. False.
That is
Not true.
That is correct. February's birthstone is amethyst. July's birthstone is
Ruby! Let's
Ruby.
go!
I should have asked that question to somebody whose birthstone isn't a ruby. They might have been harder. Question 5. Which month has a pink birthstone?
I want to say February, but I don't think that's right. Let's go. Nope. October.
You're right.
Yes!
October's birthstone is pink tourmaline.
Let's go!
It's pretty. It's a pretty pink color. I just did that question when I did live trivia the other day, and not many people got it right. One little girl, her birthday was in October, so she knew it, and her team got it right. Question 6. How many total birthstones are there? 12, 15, or 21?
21.
You're right. Even though there are 12 months in a year, some months have multiple birthstones, like we talked about earlier. My favorite number, 21. Question 7. Which month has the most expensive birthstone? March, April, or May?
May.
The answer is April.
April.
As its birthstone is a
Diamond.
Yes, and since diamonds are typically the most expensive gemstone, April has the most expensive birthstone.
Oh.
Okay, here is the parent challenge. What is the birthstone of June? You have 3 choices. You just got to come up with one.
What's my 3 choices?
I'm not telling you. You have 3 chances to get it right, though. Your 3 choices are Pearl, Alexandrite, and Moonstone. Are the June stones.
I did good that round. I'm pretty happy.
You did do well. Round number 4. The category is transportation. Question 1. Which part of a bicycle makes it go forward when you pedal? Question 2. What do we call the person who drives a ship? Question 3. In the United States, what do you have to do in your car if you see an ambulance, police car, or fire truck coming with their lights and sirens on? Question 4. What are the spinning blades on top of a helicopter called? Planks, rotors, or fans? Question 5. What gas fills a blimp or airship to help it float? Question 6. What type of boat uses wind to move? Question 7. What kind of transportation moves on rails and can go underground? Parent challenge. Which force helps rockets lift off from Earth? Round 4 answers. Question 1. Which part of a bicycle makes it go forward when you pedal?
The chain.
Yes, very good. The chain transfers power from the pedals to the wheels. But what happens when the chain falls off?
Then you're chainless.
That's true. You are chainless.
Your chains are broken. You are free.
What happened to the bike, though?
It's dead.
It doesn't go anymore.
It's
If your
gone.
chain falls off, the pedals don't do anything and the wheels don't move.
Yeah.
Question 2. What do you call the person who drives a ship?
A shipmaster. No. A sailor.
The answer
No.
is captain.
No.
The captain steers the ship and keeps it safe on the water. Captain. Yeah.
Captain.
Question 3. In the United States, what do you have to do in your car if you see an ambulance, police car, or fire truck coming with their lights and sirens on?
You pull over to the right side of the road and wait for them to pass you because if it's an emergency, they do not need anybody in their way.
You are exactly right. When you're getting your driver's permit soon, I'm glad you knew that. You have to pull over to the side and stop to let them safely pass.
Mm-hmm.
So if you see them coming, if you hear them coming, everybody immediately needs to slow down and pull over so that the emergency vehicles can get to where they're going as fast as possible. Question 4. What are the spinning blades on top of a helicopter called? Planks, rotors, or fans?
Rotors.
Yes, that is correct. Rotors spin fast to lift the helicopter off the ground. Would you ride in a helicopter?
You know, it depends on who was driving.
That's a good point. If I was driving, would you ride in a helicopter?
Oh, yeah.
You would?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. I wouldn't even ride in a helicopter if I was driving.
No, I would ride if I was driving.
No way.
Yes, I would.
Helicopters are a little scary for me. It would have to be a very skilled helicopter pilot for me
Like
to
me?
ride. No, I would not even let you drive it. Question 5. What gas fills a blimp or airship to help it float?
Helium.
Yeah, that's right. Helium is lighter than air and safe to use in airships. Modern blimps and airships are typically filled with helium to help them float. Helium is lighter than air, providing the necessary buoyancy for lift. While hydrogen was historically used, it is highly flammable and was replaced by the safer helium. Have you heard about the big disaster where a blimp started on fire?
I did.
The Hindenburg disaster?
Yeah.
Yeah, people used to travel in blimps, and this one, the hydrogen inside of it started on fire, and the whole thing burst into flames. Not good. So helium is safer. Question 6. What type of boat uses wind to move?
A sailboat.
You're right. Sailboats use the wind and don't need fuel. Pull the jib.
Hoist the sail.
Hoist the sail. They put up the big sail, which is like a sheet, and if they turn the sail into the wind pushes the boat, and they don't need fuel or a motor. Question 7. What kind of transportation moves on rails and can go underground?
A train or a subway.
Yes, subway is what I was going for. Subways are trains that run below cities. So the word sub means like below. Yep, like a submarine, a subway, below the ground, below the water level. Okay, here's the parent challenge. Which force helps rockets lift off from Earth?
Centrifugal force.
Ooh, great
What is
guess.
centrifugal force?
I don't know, but that was a good guess. The answer is thrust.
Oh.
Thrust pushes the rocket upward, fighting gravity. When the rocket boosters go off and they start the fire and it thrusts off the Earth and into orbit.
Into space.
Round 5, the category is things that start with the letter Z. Question 1. What name is given to the scientific study of animals? Question 2. In Greek mythology, who was the ruler of the gods? Question 3. What is the trademark name for the machine that smooths the ice in a skating rink? Question 4. What is the name for an animal that is a horse and zebra hybrid? Question 5. If someone tells you that your fly is open, what part of your clothing do you need to check? Question 6. What fruit starts with Z and looks similar to a cucumber? Question 7. What is the name of the red-billed hornbill bird in The Lion King that helps keep an eye on Simba? Parent challenge. What does the letter Z stand for in zip code? Round 5 answers are here. Question 1. What is the name given to the scientific study of animals?
Zoology.
You got it. Any interest in being a zoologist, ma'am?
You know, I'm not really sure. I don't think so.
It would be cool to be a zookeeper, though, or
Yeah.
a zoo vet and be able to take care of things like giraffes and rhinos and penguins and hippos. That'd be fun.
It is.
Question 2. In Greek mythology, who was the ruler of the gods?
Zeus.
Yep, Zeus is correct. Question 3. What is the trademark name for the machine that smooths the ice in a skating rink?
The Zamboni.
You know it. I love that word, Zamboni.
That word is fun.
That is fun. I feel like it totally fits that machine perfectly. Like when you see it on the ice making the, it adds water and then it freezes right away so the ice gets smooth again. And you're like, man, that Zamboni is cool. Macaroni Zamboni. What if you
I was thinking of macaroni.
What if you ate macaroni while driving a Zamboni?
And you played a trombone.
Hopefully the macaroni from your mouth didn't shoot into the trombone onto the ice so that the Zamboni runs it over. Question 4. What is the name for an animal that is a horse and zebra hybrid?
A zorse.
I love it. It is a zorse. Not quite as good as a zebra donkey hybrid, which is a
zonkey.
Zonkey. So good.
A zebronky.
I wonder why they didn't say like Hebra or Deborah. Oh, Deborah.
Deborah.
What's your zebra donkey's name? Deborah. Because it's a donkey. Zebra. Deborah. Question 5. If someone tells you that your fly is open, what part of your clothing do you need to check?
Your zipper.
Your zipper's down if your fly is open. What's something else somebody could tell you if your zipper was down? Hey, your barn door is open.
Oh, yeah.
Question 6. What fruit starts with Z and looks similar to a cucumber?
Zucchini.
You know it. I didn't really think that was a fruit, but it is. Zucchini, or in Europe, they call it a courgette. A zucchini is a fruit, not a vegetable, that is great for baking as well. So you can cook zucchinis to make them savory. Like you could have a side of zucchini with butter and olive oil and salt. Delicious. Or you can make like zucchini bread or zucchini brownies and put the zucchini into your baked goods. I should have had that in the baking round.
I do not love zucchinis or cucumbers.
What? You don't like cukes?
No.
Crazy. Question 7. What is the name of the red-billed hornbill bird in The Lion King that helps keep an eye on Simba?
It's either Zuzu or Zaka or something.
It is Zazu.
Close enough.
So Zazu is the bird. It kind of looks like a toucan. It's got a long nose. And he kind of speaks with a British accent. And he takes care of Simba. And he says, don't do things like listening to your Uncle Scar.
I've never
and
seen a king or beast with
quite so little hair. Don't leave the Pride Lands because that is where the hyenas live and that is dangerous. And that bird's name is Zazu. All right, here is the parent challenge question. What does the letter Z stand for in zip code?
Zercinal, like personal, but like
Zercinal. It stands for zone. ZIP is an acronym for Zone Improvement Plan. A zip code is a 5-digit number that identifies a specific postal delivery area. So every town has a zip code. ZIP stands for Zone Improvement Plan.
And now it's time for the final exam. Now remember, you've heard these questions in the previous rounds, but these were the hardest ones we've had. So use your memory and try to think back to what the answers are.
Question 1. What gas fills a blimp or airship to help it float?
helium.
Question 2. How many total birthstones are there?
21.
Question 3. What is the trademark name for the machine that smooths the ice in a skating rink?
A Zamboni.
Question 4. What fruit is traditionally used in an upside-down cake?
Pineapple.
Question 5. Which month has the most expensive birthstone?
April.
Question 6. What are the spinning blades on top of a helicopter called?
Rotors.
Question 7. What is the name of the red-billed hornbill bird in The Lion King that helps keep an eye on Simba?
Zazu.
And here come your shout-outs. Baking comes from Zoe and Thea.
Thank you, Zoe and Thea.
Birthstones and all of the questions comes from Aria Grace.
Thank you, Aria Grace.
Time for the birthdays. We are going to start out this week with a belated birthday shout out that goes to listener Teoman, who turned 9. Happy birthday, Teoman. He is from St. Louis, Missouri. He loves Legos, Minecraft, and he is an avid swimmer. Teoman, it's your 9th birthday. You live in St. Louis and you love Legos and Minecraft and you are a great swimmer. Teoman, happy birthday. We hope 9 was fine, even better than fine. We hope it was divine. Teoman, happy birthday. Our next shout out is also belated and goes out to listener Jackson. Happy belated birthday, Jackson. He just turned 4. He lives in Wisconsin and he loves his friends and teachers from school, playing sports, all kinds of art, going on adventures with his dad and big brother Cam, his collection of stuffed animals, and he really loves his dog, Bentley. His family is so proud of the big kid he is growing up to be. Happy birthday, Jackson. You turned 4 and you live in Wisconsin. You love your friends and teachers from school and sports and art. You love to adventure with your dad and your brother Cam, and you collect stuffed animals. You really love your dog Bentley. Happy birthday, Jackson. Our next birthday shout out is a double birthday shout out for a set of twins named Anna and Graham, who are turning 8. Happy birthday, you guys. Anna loves her friends, Girl Scouts, gymnastics, and soccer. She is an amazing sister to her twin brother Graham and has the biggest heart. She is a big Wicked and Taylor Swift fan, and she loves her puppy Zoe. Her favorite colors are blue, teal, and pink. Happy birthday, Anna, you're turning 8, and you love your friends and Girl Scouts and gymnastics and soccers, and you're a great twin sister too, Graham, and you love Wicked and Taylor Swift and your puppy Zoe, and you love blue, teal, and pink. Happy birthday, Anna! Now, Graham, he loves all things sports, especially basketball. He wants to be a pro basketball player when he grows up. He loves his twin sister Anna and his puppy Zoe as well. When he is not playing sports, he enjoys Legos and video games. His favorite colors are blue, teal, and green. Happy birthday, Graham. It's your 8th birthday, and you love sports, especially basketball. We hope that you become a pro player someday. You also love Legos and video games, and your dog Zoe, and blue and teal and green. Happy birthday, Graham and Zoe, your twins. Happy birthday! Our next shout out goes to listener Alice, who is turning 6 on the 6th. You know what that means? Golden birthday! Golden, 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 golden. She is from St. John, New Brunswick in Canada. Alice is very kind, clever, and funny. She loves her golden doodle Claire and hanging out with her friends. Alice loves swimming, stuffed buddies, crafts, reading, riddles, and camping on Prince Edward Island. Her mom and dad want to wish her the happiest birthday, and they want you to know that they love you more than anything. Hey, Alice, you are 6, and it's your golden birthday. You're from Canada, and you're very clever and funny and kind, and you love your golden doodle Claire and hanging out with your friends, and you love swimming and stuffed buddies, crafts, reading and riddles, and camping with your parents on Prince Edward Island. Happy golden birthday, Alice! Our next birthday goes out to listener Kiara, who is turning 7. Happy birthday, Kiara! She is from Newport Beach, California. She can do one-handed cartwheels with her eyes closed. No way. She is a fearless swimmer who competed in a 100-yard individual medley at just 5 years old, and she is the most patient little golfer. She won Best Behavior at Golf Camp 2 years in a row. I think you have some things to teach me, Kiara. She is kind, hardworking, and always so helpful. When she is not flipping or swimming, she is probably curled up with her Kindle because she loves to read. Your mommy, daddy, Zon, and Sherelle love you so much, and they are so, so proud of you. Kiara, you're 7, and you are from Cali. You can do one-handed cartwheels with your eyes closed, and you're really great at swimming, and you're a super patient golfer. You are kind, hardworking, and helpful, and you love to read on your Kindle. Happy birthday, Kiara. Our next birthday goes out to Koi, who is turning 7. Happy birthday, Koi. She is from Bay Shore, New York, and is a ray of sunshine with an infectious smile that warms everybody that she comes in contact with. Koi's hobbies are riding her bike, swimming, dancing, and singing. She loves practicing basketball with her dad, affectionately known as the Big Blue Guy, and playing with her fiddle-footed little brother Kenzo. Koi will be getting ready to go to 2nd grade in the fall. Happy birthday, Koi. You are such a joy. You love riding your bike and swimming and dancing and singing. Happy birthday, Koi. You play basketball with your dad, and you play with your brother Kenzo, and you're a ray of sunshine with the best smile ever. Happy birthday, Koi. Our next shout out goes to listener Archer, who is turning 7. Happy birthday, Archer. He is from Augusta, Georgia. He enjoys swimming, Minecraft, Lego, Pokemon, and hanging out with his best friend, Cohen. Archer loves sushi and is having his birthday at a hibachi restaurant. Archer, if we lived anywhere near Georgia, Quinn and I would be there in a heartbeat. Archer, you're turning 7. And you live in Georgia and you love to swim and you love Minecraft and Legos and Pokemon and hanging out with Cohen and you love sushi. Happy birthday at the Hibachi restaurant. Archer, happy birthday. Our next shout out goes to listener Gus, who is turning 11. Happy birthday, Gus. He is from Minnesota. He enjoys creating with Legos or STEM activities or Crunch Lab kits. Gus loves being outside, camping, kayaking, and fishing off the dock. He is organized, thoughtful, and a brave bystander, sticking up for others if they are getting picked on. That is awesome. You keep that up. Gus's favorite animal is their cranky cat, Moira, even when she is being mean. Gus is surprisingly creative in finding ways to make money and will surely be an entrepreneur one day. Your family says we love you, Gus. Happy birthday, Gus. You're turning 11, and you create things and you love to be outdoors. You stand up for others, and you like your cat, Moira, even though she's cranky and kind of mean. You find ways to make money that will serve you well someday. You will be an entrepreneur. Happy birthday, Gus. Our next shout out goes to listener Sienna, who is turning 4. Happy birthday, Sienna. She is from Barrington, Illinois, and she is the youngest of 3 kids. She has 2 older siblings named Vivian and Luca. Cece is full of spunk and is very good at getting people to do what she wants. She loves to dance, play soccer, and keep up with the big kids in whatever game they have created. Sienna is always on the move, gives the best hugs, and has the silliest sense of humor. Her favorite song is Pink Pony Club, and she makes her older sister play it on repeat. She is her family's forever baby, and they love her to the moon and back. Sienna, you are turning 4 and you're from Illinois. You are full of spunk and you are good at getting people to do what you want, and you love to dance and play soccer and do whatever game your siblings have created. You give the best hugs and you're super funny. Happy birthday, Sienna. Our next shout out goes to listener Zoe, who is turning 10. Double digits. Zoe is from Manchester by the Sea, Massachusetts, which is one of my favorite city names ever. She loves to figure skate, sing, do karaoke, play lacrosse, and hang out at the beach with her family and friends. Zoe is a voracious reader. Her favorite book series so far have been Harry Potter, which she read with her dad, and The Land of Stories, which she read with her dad and little sister. Zoe also loves competing against her dad during the final round of Trivia for Kids. I hope you beat him. Zoe is a brown belt in karate, and she will soon be a junior black belt. And she is performing in her first play, The Addams Family, this summer. Zoe is spirited and brings the good vibes everywhere she goes, and fittingly, her birthday is on the 4th of July. Zoe is an amazing sister to her younger siblings, and she will always be her family's first baby. Zoe, your mom and dad love you so much. Double digits for Zoe. She's from Massachusetts, and she loves to figure skate. She loves to sing and do karate. She is a brown belt that's almost a black belt. She loves to read books with her dad and sister, and she's going to be in The Addams Family. Her birthday's on the 4th of July. So happy birthday, Zoe. We hope 10's the best birthday ever. And our last birthday shout out goes out to listener Ray, who is turning 6. Happy birthday, Ray. She loves all things pink, YouTube videos, and her baby cousin, Poppy. And you know what, Ray? I love your name because it is my middle name. My name is Casey Ray. How cool! Hey there, Ray. What do you say? It's your 6th birthday and it's not in May. I hope you get to play all kinds of games and you get a giant pink birthday cake that you can eat with your cousin Poppy. Ray, happy 6th birthday. Yay! Hip hip hooray!
And Quinn, here comes your conversation starter. If you could have picked your own birthstone, which one would you have chosen? You ended up with Ruby. Which one would you have liked instead? Or you could pick Ruby.
I honestly like the month of July the best, but like I feel like diamond would just be a super cool one to have.
Diamond would be cool. My birthstone is sapphire, which is a dark blue. I love it. I don't know that I would switch mine, but February's is really pretty. That purple one. So amethyst is like a really pretty purple color. October's pretty because it's pink. I like that because that's unique. So if I didn't have sapphire, I think I would pick February or October.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Have the best week. Bye. Thank you for listening to the Trivia for Kids podcast. If you haven't done so already, please give us a 5-star review. Birthday shoutouts are for paid Patreon subscribers, so join our Patreon and you can get a birthday shoutout. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and follow our YouTube channel so you can see all of our live videos.